Okay, I know a lot of you out there right now saying, what is this guy talking about this time? What does bass fishing have to do with secret societies? To a newbie, or should I say uninitiated, bass fishing might seem like a simple pastime of randomly casting lures into the water and hoping to catch a fish. If you take a deeper look into the world of bass fishing, you'll find a community similar to a secret society. Follow me along on this video as we take a look at the secret society of bass fishing. Just like secret societies, bass anglers safeguard their techniques and favorite spots with a level of secrecy only in comparison to the government. The secret handshake of bass fishing might not be something physical, but more of a subtle, like, exchange of nods, looks, when discussing certain lures, locations on the lake, or fishing techniques. In the bass fishing world, sharing secrets is not taken lightly. To gain access to the inner circle, one must prove their dedication, trust, and loyalty, which is often done through years of trial and error on the water. There is no better teacher than time on the water. Even then, fishermen are only going to share their cherished knowledge with a select few anglers that they can trust. I used to practice with a good friend of mine, and he would take me to a lot of his money spots. He didn't have to tell me not to reveal his locations to anyone because it was an unwritten rule. He trusted me, you know, and there's been times I needed one more fish as a co-angler, but I would never take another boater to one of his locations. My integrity and friendship were more valuable, than a limit was. Much like secret societies, bass fishing has its own set of unwritten rules, codes, and rituals. Sometimes breaking these codes could mean your entry to the inner circle could be revoked because no one trusts you anymore. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Why do bass fishermen hold their guarded secrets so close? It could give them a sense of, confidence that they have a secret weapon that nobody else has. You know, most anglers go out alone when they practice, unless they have a team team event or something like that. Some anglers will take what they know to the grave and never ever give up their secrets. Sometimes this is caused by, the fear of competition. I feel, the better the competition is, the more it will push me to become a better angler than I was yesterday. It takes years to reach certain levels of technical expertise in bass fishing, and this is usually learned through countless mistakes and perfecting certain skills, on the water. To consistently bring someone with you while you practice may expose, this person to, like, some of your most trusted secrets and favorite spots. Eventually, not saying it's going to happen, but eventually this could place them in a position to use them against you or could even share them with somebody else. You know, if this is a person you trust, it's not even an issue. Some people that bass fish are just not nice people and display unethical behavior on and off the water. These people will do whatever it takes to win. These are the same people who follow boats during tournaments and mark waypoints when someone else catches a fish. These are the same people that have their friends go sit on the spot during a tournament so nobody else can fish it. These are the same people that see you fishing a stretch of docks and go 3 docks down and start fishing like they never even seen you. Don't get me wrong, the majority of anglers out there are not like that. Most anglers are courteous and very respectful and enjoy fair competition. There is a conflict between the desire to protect our own fishing secrets and locations and the desire to help newcomers, into the sport. I can totally understand a fisherman's protective nature when they put in the time and effort to find their perfect honey hole. This may have taken several years of research, and all that hard work They consider it theirs and theirs alone. And we're sure not going to give it up to a newbie that gets a bird nest every 3 casts. You have some bass anglers out there that will give you the shirts off their back and help you with anything they can. There are people out there trying to grow the sport of bass fishing and educate as many people as possibly can. I kind of fall into that category, but I'm still not going to give up every secret I got. Lots of times, bass anglers take, someone new out and they, mentor them. This will put them on the right track by teaching them the fundamentals. Let's talk about cliques in the inner circle. There's some anglers that share information with each other, but if you're not part of that clique, all you're going to get from them is a cold shoulder. Cliques tend to benefit everyone that's involved in the clique. Let's just say 5 people can cover more water than one. And over time, you not only learn from your mistakes and successes, but from 4 other anglers as well. This can truly reduce your learning curve. Let's put a hypothetical situation up there. This is just human nature right here. When a person finds out you went fishing, they usually ask, where? These people may not even fish. Let's say you want to share your secrets with a person that's not really a threat and doesn't fish. Harmless, right? There's always a chance that that non-fisher might tell someone, who tells someone else, who tells another person, who tells a bass angler, and just like that, all of a sudden, your favorite spot is now a community hole. I'm going to answer a question that I got from another black guy, a couple of years ago. He asked me, how do they treat me since I'm black? I smiled and said, black, green, or whatever. If they don't know you, they kind of treat you the same, like an outsider. A lot of anglers are loners and not much for small talk. So don't confuse that with they don't like you. I remember when I was in a club in Florida, I fished with this older gentleman. And for the first 4 hours, we did not say one word to each other. It was a little awkward, but I really don't say much either when I'm fishing, so it was fine with me. He finally turned to me and said, let me see your bait. So I showed it to him. And he said, you need a heavier sinker, a heavier weight to get down into the grass. So I immediately stopped, put on a heavier weight, and I started getting more bites, and got my limit. He turned to me after I got my limit, gave me a head nod and smiled, and I returned it, right? After the tournament, one of the guys asked me, did you have a conversation-filled day? And I was like, nope. He told me, don't worry. He's like that with everybody. So that made me feel a little better. This thing we do, it isn't just about catching fish. It's about the thrill of the chase, the satisfaction of cracking the code and finding a pattern you can duplicate all over the lake. Each successful outing is a victory, and it validates the skills that we have honed through countless hours of practice and time on the water. And just like members of the secret society, bass anglers take pride in their knowledge and accomplishments. And winning or placing high in a tournament is similar to a person receiving an award for an outstanding job. Bonds can be formed on the water and create a camaraderie that can't be broken. And this is usually forged over several shared defeats and victories on the water and can transform mere anglers into trusted friends, creating a tight-knit community bound by the love of the sport and thrill of the chase. Outsiders may never fully understand the in and outs of bass fishing. But for those within the inner circle, it's a passion that runs deep, a secret society where the true treasures are not found just in the catch, but in friendship, respect, and shared experiences. Moving on to my question segment, I got an email asking me about, giving gas money as a co-angler. Here's the deal, y'all. you should definitely give the boaters some gas money because boats don't run on thank yous. How much you give is dependent on your financial situation, but if the gas prices the way they are right now, I would, you know, try and give at least $25. If you can, go ahead and give them a little bit more, like 30, $40. I know some co-anglers give a set amount before they even blast off. Sometimes boaters won't accept gas money, but that's okay. At least you did the right thing and offered it. If you would like me to answer a question related to bass fishing, shoot me an email at realtalkwc@gmail.com. Once again, at realtalkwc@gmail.com. And I will try to answer it online in my next video. If you got even a little value out of this video, you already know what to do. Set the hook on that subscribe button and drop me a comment so I know I'm giving you the content that you like. Tight lines, everyone. Check out my next video and see you on the water. Out.